All right, let's get started. We're gonna come to the backs of our mats here. Just take a nice deep breath. Inhale, circle those arms up. Exhale, let's circle down. Let's go one more time. Deep inhale up. Exhale, let's circle down. Start to tuck your chin in, and we're gonna roll all the way down, coming onto that mat. Walking our hands out into our high plank. And we're just gonna push those hips back into a downward dog. Just take a little moment here, maybe a little pedal through those heels. And we're gonna rock those hips down into a cobra stretch here. Just holding here, we're gonna push back into a child's pose, all right? Just working this little combo, flowing through child's pose, and then back down into your cobra. Let's just go a couple more here, then you're gonna meet me on your knees. Feeling that stretch through your lower back, and then flowing all the way back into that child's pose. And meet me into center with those knees down. We're gonna go for some bird dogs. Let's lengthen through the left arm, right leg, extends, and then we're gonna crunch it under. Reach it all the way out and crunching it under. Let's go a couple more here. We're into that pyramid workout today, which is always nice. 3 sets of 5 different exercises. Let's go last one here, and let's swap it over. Right hand, left leg. We're gonna have a little rest in between those sets, but once we make our way through that first set or second set, we're gonna make our way all the way back up straight away, staying in that same set. Let's go for 2. And last one here. And rest it down, tuck your toes under. Let's push back into that downward dog and slowly start to crawl your hands all the way into your feet, rolling that spine, stacking it 1 vertebrae at a time. Big shoulder roll. And let's get started. Gonna grab onto 1 dumbbell in your right hand, left foot forward. So we're gonna be holding a lunge and just working an overhead press. All right, so getting down deep into your lunge, holding it there, driving that right arm up. Whew. My legs are so sore from yesterday. All right, then after this, we're gonna go straight into that left side. So giving me that full extension up. Try not to lift up any higher. If anything, can you get a little bit lower towards that mat? Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Standing up. Swap it over, dumbbell in your left hand, right foot forwards. All right, find your lunge and let's hold it down here. Keeping that left knee down to the mat. We're going for 40 seconds on with only a 5-second rest in between. So we've got quick transitions, but we're going to be repeating each set twice through. So you'll kind of get familiar with those exercises for that next round. Oh, over halfway. And then we're going to be grabbing that other dumbbell. We're going to work a little bit more upper body. Can we drop down a little lower? Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming up, grab your second dumbbell. We're gonna work an upright row, so feet hip distance apart. Okay, palms facing in, we're reaching those elbows up. Dumbbells coming to your chest, and then lower back down. Just watch that we're not shrugging up through the shoulders. All right, just focus the movement through your arms here, reaching up and lowering down. Try and lift up through your elbows first, getting them nice and high. Then we're back on the mat. We're going to be working some toe taps. You can just drop your dumbbells to the side, but keep them handy for later on. 3, 2, and 1. All right, dumbbells to the floor. Let's go. Coming onto our backs, we have some toe taps. Resting that upper body down, legs in tabletop, and just tapping 1 toe down at a time here. Keeping that core control for me. Pressing that belly button down into the mat, make sure we're not peeling that spine up. If you want a little bit more here, you can opt for that double toe tap. Whatever works for you today. After this, we're going to stay down on the mats. We're going to work another ab exercise. We have some scissors coming up. Make sure those knees aren't drifting closer to your chest. Let's keep them out in line with those hips. Relax through the shoulders. And let's go into those scissors. All right, we're going to be holding a crunch here, legs extended, just alternating those legs 1 down at a time. You can just pull that leg in towards you as it raises up. Just hovering that bottom leg off that mat. Now a little bit less here, you can shorten that range. Just keep those legs a little bit higher. Okay, a little bit more, really lower that bottom leg down towards the floor. All right, this is the last one for set one. Then we're gonna make our way back up that pyramid. So we're gonna be going back into those toe taps, couple little ab burners to get us going. All right, let's go final 3, 2, and 1. All right, rest your upper body down, legs back in tabletop, and let's go straight back into those toe taps. So now that you know these exercises, you can start to flow a little quicker through these with those transitions. We're going to go straight back into that upright row, so make sure you grab your dumbbells on the way up. Should be feeling nice and warm now. Less than 10 seconds. Remember, knees just stopping in line with your hips. Try not to let them drift any closer. 3, 2, and 1. All right, roll on up, grab your dumbbells on the way up. Let's get ready for that upright row. Feet hip distance apart, and let's squeeze those elbows up. Dumbbells coming all the way up to the shoulders. Now, if you've got heavier dumbbells handy, you may want to even keep them close by. Got a couple shoulder exercises for today as well. After these, we're going back into those lunges. So we're just going to hold on to just one dumbbell. After those lunges, we're going to have a little breather before we move into that second set. Last one here, and drop one dumbbell down. Okay, we're going to start with our left hand. So take your right foot forwards. All right, find your lunge, hold it there, and let's go with that overhead press. Keeping that left knee all the way down to the mat. Now this is our only lunges that we're doing today. So try and hold it down low here. Focus on that drive up through that arm, giving me that full extension. Can we lower down a little deeper? Past halfway. Almost there. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it in, swap those hands over. Dumbbell in your right hand, left foot forwards. Find your stance, drop that knee down, and let's go dumbbell to shoulder, drive that arm up. All right, we're gonna have a little breather after this, a little bit of a rest, and then we're gonna go into set 2. We've got 3 sets today, 5 exercises, 40 on, and 5 seconds off. Halfway, can we drop down a little lower? Last of the lunges. Let's go. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it in. Shake out those legs. We've got a quick rest here, 30 seconds. Feel free to do any stretches, any extra stretches. Maybe even some hamstring stretches, whatever feels good for you. Grab a drink. If you don't have water handy, you've got some time to quickly go and grab some. Second set, we're gonna need our dumbbells for this one. We're gonna start with some gorilla rows. So when you're ready, meet me on the mat. Now we're gonna find a bit of a shoulder width stance here. Let's hinge forward, palms facing in, soft bend in your knees, and let's go squeezing one elbow up at a time. Alternating those arms. Now try not to round through your shoulders here. Shoulders down and back, neutral spine. Just bring your eye gaze to the top of the mat. Abs are on the whole time here as well. Reaching those elbows up as high as you can. After these, we're gonna stay standing. We've got a bit of a combo coming up. Let's go last one and come standing. Now staying here, we're gonna go for an RDL with a squat combo. All right, so hinging forwards, Coming back up, dumbbells to your shoulders, squat, and then drop back down. So make sure with your RDLs, hinging those hips forwards and backwards rather than down and up. And then we're going for that squat at the top. Try and hold those dumbbells at your shoulders, getting down low. Holding on to the dumbbells after this, a little bit more obliques coming up. Getting the full body today. Let's go one last one. One RDL. Good job. All right, torso twist. Feet hip distance apart, locking those dumbbells together. We're just twisting side to side. Try and keep those hips square. Just focus on that upper body twisting, keeping those dumbbells at the center of your chest. Just going side to side. Now after this one, we are going to come back onto the mat. Another little combo, working the abs. And you're just going to leave your dumbbells just to the side. Last two exercises, we're not going to need those dumbbells. Let's go last two and one. All right, dumbbells to the side. We have a little bit of a combo here, tabletop sit up with a single leg bike. So legs in tabletop, elbows wide. As we crunch, hold, extend one leg, bring it back up, and we lower down, reset. Crunch, extend, and then lower down, reset. So with this one, the lower you take that leg in that extension, the harder it's going to be. So a little bit easier, you can just kick that leg up a little bit higher. And if you're still looking for a little bit less here, you can just keep your chest down and just work that single leg bicycle. Whatever is working for you today. Not long left. Let's go last one here and bring it in, reset. All right, we're flipping straight over onto our hands and our knees. We have some tricep circles here. So tap your forearms down, bring your chest through your hands, pressing up high. All right, tapping those elbows down, reach it forwards, press up high. Now, if you want a little bit more here, you can come more into a modified plank. So taking those knees back further, a little bit less knees coming in, and just getting a little bit less tension through those arms. The lower you get though, the harder it is. Try and stay low as you sweep your chest in between those hands. This is the last one for set two, so we're going to make our way back up that pyramid shortly. Let's go one last one and press it up. Okay, coming back onto our backs. Going through that tabletop sit-up combo, elbows wide, and let's crunch and extend. We're going to stick with the abs for that next exercise, going back into those dumbbell torso twists. So we're going to come standing, just make sure you grab those dumbbells on the way up. Past halfway, let's go just over 10 seconds. Make sure you're lifting up through the chest and the shoulders here, keeping those elbows wide. Try and relax through those hands. Last one, and come on up. Grab your dumbbells on the way up. Let's go for those torso twists. Locking those hands together, hips facing forwards, and let's twist side to side. So abs are on the whole time here. We're just not loosely going around side to side. So keep it switched on, keep that control. Just trying to twist over as far as you can with those dumbbells, but trying to keep them at the center of your body as well, center of your chest. Then we're going back into that RDL squat combo. And then almost there. You're definitely past your halfway point. Love a pyramid. And last one. Good. All right, let's go for those RDL squat combos. Okay, palms facing in. Let's lower down. Dumbbells to shoulders, squat. Soft bend in your knees for that RDL. Make sure you're going down deep into that squat, driving it up through those heels. And we're back into those gorilla rows, past halfway. Now you may want to take it slow and controlled, or start to flow a little quicker. It's up to you. Let's go, final 2 here. And last one. Finish with that squat, good job. All right, gorilla row, so stay with your dumbbells. Find your hinge forward, palms facing in towards each other, and let's go one arm in at a time. Squeeze that elbow up, holding that hinge forward, eye gaze to the top of the mat. Then after this, we'll have a quick little rest, and then move on to our final set. Past halfway, just over 10 seconds. Try to bring that dumbbell all the way into your shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down. All right, drop your dumbbells. Have a little stretch if you need to, stretching through the shoulders, the chest. Grab a quick drink, and then meet me back on the mat in about 30 seconds. Get ready for our final set. Nice mix of everything in this one. All right, we're gonna need just one dumbbell for this one, so you can just rest your other dumbbell off to the side. All right, the first one, we're going for a goblet squat calf raise combo. All right, so holding that dumbbell at your chest, and let's go down for our squat, and then pressing up for that calf raise. Now, once you've got the movement, you can start to flow through this if you want to press straight up into your calf raise, or take it slow, get that pause in between. Then we're coming down into a side plank. After this, we're going to come down onto our left forearm. Hold that dumbbell in your right hand. Sorry, I said forearm. We're going to come onto our hand. Let's go, last one here. And there we go. I can't count. Okay, coming onto your left hand, hold that dumbbell in your right. Okay, extending your right leg long. We're gonna reach and open that arm up to the ceiling, then tap back down. Reaching all the way up and tapping down. Lifting up through that elbow, giving me that full extension at that top, opening up through that chest. And then we're gonna almost crunch down as we tap that dumbbell to the floor. After this, we are going straight onto that left side. Almost there. Let's go full extension. Let's go for 2. And last one here, reach all the way up and tap it down. Okay, switching sides, right hand down, dumbbell in your left. Let's extend that leg long, and let's go reaching up and tapping down. Really opening up through that chest, reaching that arm all the way up to the ceiling. Only a couple exercises left of this set. Then we're going to make our way all the way back up, and then you are done. Not long left. All right, well done. Let's go. After this, we're going to come down onto those hands, working a hamstring curl, dropping your dumbbell, and let's rest it off to the side. All right, staying on your hands and your left knee, we're going to extend our right leg long, flexing your foot. Let's bring that heel to the bottom and extend back out. Working that hamstring curl here. Now, we're not going to go straight to the left. We'll wait till that second round through before we do that left. Okay, after these, we're going to come back onto our backs, work a little bit more abs before we make our way back up. Take a quick look down at your left leg. Try to straighten it up as much as you can here so we're not leaning into that hip. Pressing up strong through your shoulders. Eye gaze just to the top of the mat. Almost there, last one, and rest it down. Okay, coming onto our backs. Let's go for some more abs. Extend those legs up high, and we are crunching up and lowering down. Holding those legs up to the ceiling, trying to reach up towards your ankles, peeling those shoulders up off that mat. Now, if you want a little more here, you can just stay up high and just work some crunches. Otherwise, getting that rest in between. Then we're going to go back into those hamstring curls. Working through that left side, making our way back up that pyramid for this final set. Let's go 3, 2, and last one. All right, rest it down. Straight into those hamstring curls. All right, left leg extends long, flex your foot, and let's bring that heel to your bottom and extend back out. All right, as you're kicking that leg back out, just make sure you're lifting your leg up here. We're not letting it just slack down. Hold it up high and squeeze that heel in. Don't forget about your upper body here as well, pressing up through those shoulders, eye gaze to the top of the mat. Squaring off those hips. All right, almost there. Then we're going to come back into that side plank. Dumbbell in your left hand first. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. All right, rest it down. Dumbbell in your left hand to start with. Let's find that side plank. Extending that left leg long. And let's go tapping that dumbbell down, opening it all the way up to the ceiling, giving me that full extension. Just keep that dumbbell close to the body as you bend and extend. Almost dragging it against your chest so we're not coming out wide. Then we're going to go straight to that right side. Good, let's go a couple more here. Let's go final 2. And last one, reaching all the way up. All right, swap sides, dumbbell in your right hand. Find your side plank and let's go straight into it. Second last exercise. Then we're going to finish off with that goblet squat, calf raise combo. So giving me that full extension at the top. Driving that elbow up first. Dumbbell staying close. Let's go final few here. And then we're going to come standing, just holding onto that one dumbbell. Feel free to grab your second one if you want a little bit more here. Let's go 2. And last one. All right, drop it down. Come standing up. Let's finish off with these goblet squat calf raises. You can start to flow through these ones for a little bit more. Let's go straight from our squat to our calf raise. Control those heels coming back down. Make sure we're going down deep into that squat and then driving it up. Oh, my quads are still sore from yesterday's workout. If you joined in with us, you're probably feeling it too. Past halfway, and then we're going to go for some nice stretches. Let's go. Almost there. 10 seconds. Pressing up high onto those toes. Last one here. Drive it up and rest it down. Dumbbells to the side. Let's just stay standing for a moment, coming to the backs of our mats. We're going to do a nice shoulder stretch here. Just inhale, take your arms up. You're going to take your left hand behind your shoulders, right hand grabs behind. You're just going to hold it there, just taking some deep breaths. Just slowing it down for me. Inhale, take your arms up and let's swap it over. Right hand reaches back, left hand grabs behind. All right, unlocking those hands. We're going to take those hands behind us, locking them together and start to hinge forward. Let's start to take those arms overhead. Just resting that head down, feeling that stretch through your shoulders. Just take a little moment, some deep breaths. All right, slowly start to unlock your hands. We're going to stay down here, walking our hands out. We're going to come into that high plank, and then we're going to push back into your downward dog. Take a little pedal, little rock side to side through your hips. All right, dropping those knees down, just pushing back into your child's pose. Just take a little moment, rest your head down onto the mat. And we're going to finish this off with a glute stretch. Slowly rolling on up. We're going to come onto our bottom. So swivel your legs out in front. Nice and easy. We're just going to stack our left foot over that right thigh, just holding it here. Keeping that knee nice and wide. Feeling that stretch through that left glute. And let's swap those legs over. Right foot over that left thigh, keeping that knee nice and wide. Now if you want a little bit more, you can shuffle in a little closer to your left foot. Otherwise, just staying out here. Just holding for final 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release that leg, coming back into center. Well done, team. That was workout 134. Amazing job. Make sure you stay hydrated and grab your water. I'm out of breath. All right, hopefully we'll see you back tomorrow for workout 135. Thank you.